Ladies and gentlemen, hello everyone. Welcome to the Kill Pete Strategy. What we're doing today is we're going to be playing some Risk. Global Domination. The toddlers don't appreciate Risk? Oh no! Toddlers? Well, fair enough. They probably shouldn't be listening to me anyways. We are in the second seat playing as white. Settings are 90-second turn classic world dom with a beginner bot that's automated, fixed cards, balanced blitz dice. Alliances are on, fog blitz portals are off. So we have a nice African spawn, I would say. Look at all that. Look at all that opportunity to consolidate material into our Africa and just lock it down. Have you tried not eating? Wow, J Piz. I thought you were supposed to be on my side, man. I have tried and I failed. Oh, fuck. Did I just miss a card? Did I like click through attack? How did I miss that? I guess we're still eating it. Oops, been there. Didn't even notice I did it. Pete, how do you split stacks of 100 so fast? I have a little wheel lock on the mouse, so the scroll wheel, tick, 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 and then you just turn it off, and then you spin freely. Okay, cool. Let's accept the green alliance. Love you too, Mac Touchpad. I love you all. Thank you all so much for being here. Enjoy ourselves a little classic fix and go from there. Well, missing my first attack is not great. I guess Magenta didn't get a card either, though. Is anyone else not getting notifications of Pete going live? You can check out the Discord, get notifications that way. Dennis says, do you think that you exist within the creator that just exists after creating the universe, or does the creator that you think is actually involved everything that happens in the universe? Okay, so I don't personify God. I think that's kind of a... Why would we impose our own limitation on the infinite? Yeah, I selected the song on purpose. Right, it seems silly. It seems like we are trying to bring God down to our level almost, right? Or not even don't even use the word God, substitute with infinite. So the idea that there is an individuated creator of the universe presupposes a bunch of things that I don't believe are true. What happened? How did I miss my turn? I didn't. It looked like I clicked through attack, but I'm not entirely sure because Magenta also skipped their turn one. Okay, they're gonna block me. No, they're gonna let me through, right? Yeah. Okay, I mean, I can consolidate my material in Europe instead. Would I rather have Europe? No. I'd rather have Africa. Africa's better than Europe in a vacuum. If you could choose both, you'd choose Africa. Do I prefer World Dom or Caps? At this point in my Risk career, I wouldn't say I prefer either. I have preferences. What I like to do when I play is I like to iterate settings to a 90% win rate, a 90% plus win rate if possible, right? And other than that, I like to play the things that you guys like to watch. So when I play prog caps on Classic, it's to chill with chat and talk. And similarly, I still do this for the Friday show, and I'm happy to play Classic Fixed once a week. I still really love Classic Fixed, but as far as what I play the most, I mean, I play the meta settings the most. I'm trying to find alternatives to that. I agree with you. I was wondering what you think because you seem to be a smart individual. Yeah, I know. I have you fooled that I seem to be a smart individual. But no, like the idea of the creator of the universe is already loaded right? That already carries with it a lot of logical presuppositions that are probably not true. So we need to kind of get out of our own bias, which is, incredibly difficult to do when you look at things like the puny human mind trying to understand infinity. Yeah, the triple laws. Why not fortify my 3? Which one? Like attack twice? This is all strings from my not. Why wouldn't you just let the 3 out? You're lucky you got a good roll. This all stems from my missing a card turn 1. I meant to fortify this 3 in to the mid structure before, right? Dennis says, this is why I'm agnostic. I don't like to bring down the creator and limit him with our understanding. Yeah, I mean, I don't think of myself as agnostic, though. I do believe that I have access to a piece of the infinity. I've experienced enough in my life that I cannot explain to say, for it to be safe to say that there are things in this world that are greater than myself and things that are unknowable to me. All right, we're just consolidating into Africa. Red might break this turn. I'll throw him a heart. Yeah. I'm obviously not going to break green. Do I think the afterlife exists again? Not as such. Like, the way any sort of immortality might exist for us would be like some sense of our pattern continues to persist. What is this? This is annoying. Some either your genetic pattern or your energy cannot be created or destroyed, so you end up with, you feed the future ecosystem. All sorts of crazy ways. Simulation theory implies the existence of creator. Yeah, well, I mean, if it is true, which we can't know. All right, purple, who knows bears, is gonna smack Reno Magenti. It looks like Europe play after Red's off move. No, I think Red might want Europe. Red didn't break me, so I assume we're cool. Right? If Red broke me, I would pivot to Europe. I got some carbon in me. Someday I could be a diamond. Well, that's the whole thing, right? Your star stuff. All of the carbon in our bodies is born from solar furnaces. Holy cow, have you noticed the Australian newbie going on? No, Purple relented. He backed off. He said, you can have it, Magenti. I wrote a paper today that mathematically breaks Newtonian determinism. Can you give us the cliff notes? All yours, Red. Okay. I assume Red goes into Europe now. If he was going to break me, he would have done it last turn. Careful, Pete. That's my subject. What? What's your subject? Physics? Are you a physicist? Quantum physics disagrees with a deterministic universe anyways. There you go. Yeah, this is one of those topics where I have to bow out just due to lack of knowledge. I don't pretend to know enough about physics to speak intelligently on it. You're a physicist? Fucking awesome, man. What's going on, Wiz? Yeah, still eating it, unfortunately. Red not taking Europe and pink not taking Australia is so puzzling. Quantum mechanics essentially replaces Newtonian determinism. Well, isn't that something? All right. Long form narrative, I'm a fan. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. So because of acceleration asymptotic velocity equals 0, the Picard-Lindhoff condition for determinism is broken. If my favorite shooting store? No, I just been getting a bunch of shite luck. I tried to shoot 2 meta settings games, and I got my cap rolled for turn 1 in both of them. And I was like, yeah, sure, it was probably my fault because I neighbor capped these guys. But on the other hand, it was like, they were good caps. I hate going last, right? So I was going for some riskier shit. And then I try like the loser cap challenge games, and I'm just like, you know, they're hard to shoot. Every once in a while, I get a loser cap challenge game where I win, and that makes it to YouTube, and that's a banger fucking video, let me tell you. It's all yours, Red. What are you doing? What's Red's plan? Yikes, no, it's all good. I'm not hung up on, I'm not like, listen, what is left in this game for me to measure? Right? We know where I stand. Take Europe. He's not taking Europe. What is this guy doing? Time to kill green into yellow? Ooh. Now, how do I get the 4? My troops are kind of locked up for that play. He sure is eating it. Poor guy. Fuck, yellow's on 3. Yellow's on 5 cards. Some people should be dying right now. Or being the way it blocks the yellow card. Yeah, it blocks everything. I can't do shit. I get Africa, I guess. It's not scary because if he was going to break me, he would have done it 2 turns ago. He's let me hold 6. He's helping me get 6 additional troops. So it just gets less and less likely that he's going to kill me. Okay. What was this play for purple? If red suddenly hits me now, I won't even be fucking upset. I'll just be I'll think he's hilarious. Like, it's stupid, right? Why would you let me get 6 troops if you're trying to hit me? You wouldn't. Yeah, I do. It would be the most obvious tell that he's just fucking around. Red's waiting for purple to steal Oz to steal it back. I can see that. That seems plausible. Okay. Maybe red gets the yellow kill. That's a good play. Red should do that. I know, meat missile 420. Yeah. I almost forgot we played Risk. Yes, it is a wonderful foil for interesting conversation. Take Australia. What are you doing? Why fucking demand that everyone leaves and then not take it? What is happening? Green's helping me out. Everyone's helping me out. I can't kill yellow. I can't get here. There's a lot of passivity. There's a lot of fuckery in this game. I do not understand what red is up to, man. All right, Sats gets the 10. Kills yellow. Good. All right, at least he kills yellow. Let's progress the game state somewhat. You also kill green? Green's just like trolling. All right. How's your night, meat missile? Oh, we killing green? No. Red doesn't quite know what to do here. Yeah, a better player could have sequenced a couple of other kills. Hey, blocks! Australia! With the quality of the chat you have, perhaps you'd be interested in podcast hours, some streams. Your comments are interesting. Yeah, what do you mean by that? That's pretty much what I do already. You mean like doing them sort of like predictably? Thank you, Fireheart, for the Prime. Finally, is this this is how you introduce yourself with a Prime sub? Classy gentleman. How are you? See, Classic Fixed really often allows a nice pace where I can chill and have a conversation. Whoppa? Ooh. Purple Whoppa is red. Oh, man. General Handsome, do I have a proposition for you? Do I have a proposition for you, General Handsome? Okay, so I'm going to throw some hearts up. And I'm going to pull a move. First of all, let's see if magenta actually hits red. Because we're going to take an upgrade. We're going to take an upgrade here. I want to give Green Africa. And I want to get a +5, right? So +5 for Perpy, +5 for me, +5 for Green. Just seems like a win-win-win if it works. So we'll see if it works. RX78 Runner. Hey, Pete. Wonderful show this evening. Thank you, sir. When potentially facing death in a single position, which tactic would give you the better chance of survival? One big stack or splitting two stacks of equal size? So multiple positions are better for prog. But like follow-up questions, right? Are the dice too random? Because leaving 2 bombs will help. Is there fog on? Can you hide? Who knows where you are? Can you make yourself unkillable? Can you skip, right? There's a lot of different strategies you can employ to try and not die that aren't positional, but position is one of them, right? And you got to have all of those tools in your toolbox when you're facing death, for sure. Sir Rocket, hello. Hey, Pete. I know you like philosophy, and I was wondering if you know Alan Watts a little bit. I'm going to say hit me, Green. I'm going to say hit me. Right now, hit me. Yeah. Well played. Hit me. It's all good. I'm not trying to hold 2 bonuses. That's crazy. So much for saying Africa's my second fave bonus. Well, in this context, it gets better. Right? In this context, I get to... Okay. Or you can just not. I'm going to give you I'm going to give Green to Africa. In this context, I want a +5, right? And I can do it without... Oh, fuck! Pyo! All right. Well, we got the Pyo. well played, I guess. You were thinking classic prog in my head with balance splits. Thank you for your insight. Yeah, man. There's a lot of... Okay, so simply, no fog, balance splits dice, classic progressive. Is it better to be in 2 places than 1? Yes. Almost always. Right? Give yourself every opportunity to live to trade. Give yourself every opportunity to... Sometimes you want to actually expand, right? You want to see if you can erase... If they're slow, take the board. Maybe there's all sorts of stuff that you can attempt. In a pinch. Okay. Ramdas, nice. How's he doing? Ramdas must be super old these days. He's got to be in his 80s, right? He died. Did Ramdas die? No shit. When was this? Oh, okay. It was 5 years ago. He made it to 88. That's pretty good. There's a real person. It's not called Ram Diaz Arkin. Come on. His name is Richard Alpert, also known as Ramdas. Yeah, of course, absolutely. I've had overwhelmingly positive and life altering experiences thanks to psychedelics. So I cannot personally speak higher of them. Why is everyone suing into each other? What is happening? Why is the entire table suiciding into the rest of the table? Good morning, Robert. How are you? What an odd game of Risk. What an odd game. I think green is the ultimate homie. Only in Peace Stream can you see a super in-depth discussion of quantum mechanics and psychology with a guy named Meat Missile 420. We dab on that, sir. Who's got the dabs? I feel something. Fear. Fear is perhaps the most real emotion that exists. Speaking of psychology, I need to hear your answer to the trolley question. You won't be impressed. My answer to the trolley problem is, it is not up to me to decide. So I Kobayashi Maru that shit. It's not my problem. All right, Green, show yourself to be the homiest. No, Green is now gonna open the board. I thought you. I just assumed you were gonna kill fucking purple and take second. But we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're gonna do something else. Hit purple. Okay. Green has changed his mind. He would like to take third instead. All right, fair enough. I accept. That's fine too. I don't care. Once you are aware of such an event, wouldn't it make you a murderer regardless? No. I'm allowed to refuse to play any game, right? That is a... that is something I hold as, if I have the right to anything, if I have the right to my own existence, then I can decline to play any game I'm offered. Right? It's like suggesting if you're not with us, you're against us, as if there's no third option, right? As if there's no other alternative. Okay, what is purple? Does purple also break me? No, right? Like we should. This is the point of the game where someone needs to get teamed on. Yeah, good work. All right. Purple wants a more even 1v1. Action and inaction are not equivalent. No, it's like, okay. My favorite example is capitalism, right? So you're put into a scenario where you're forced to play a game that you don't know the rules to and you can't win. Cool, right? You can also not really avoid playing, because if you you can avoid playing, you can choose to starve, but nobody would. Yeah, I assumed that green would help me team on purple and take second instead of giving himself third, but we're now watching this man give himself third. Which I'm totally fine with. Okay. We had it all. You have one last chance. You thought you were going to win this game, Green? Come on. You thought you were going to win this game? Some people are hilarious. The audacity of them to presume that they're getting better than second. Pete, you're such an arrogant prick. What an odd game, too. This was a weird one. You know what we didn't see, though? Hey, how often can you say on the channel that we make it to the end of a game of Risk and nobody butted? It's fucking rare, folks. Every single player in this game played. All right, GG, Perpy. Yeah, well played, buddy. Oh, fuck! What did we lose? The 90? What's the 6v3? It's like a 93% roll or so, 91% roll. Purple combo about to be insane. Insane. How sad is that it's rare? Well, I try to not be sad about it, because then I'd just be sad forever, so. Slider for sure? What do you mean? No, that slider was full. That was not a slide. I slidered it all the way up to full. I just lost a 6v3. And then the subsequent 2v1, right? Yeah. Yeah. No, he's not going to bot out ruin anything. He's playing. He's playing. Good game, Nose Bears. You sure do. If anyone knows Bears, it's this guy. We're all bots, actually, and you're going insane. Holy fuck, Aries the Fox. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Defeating Purple Bot Super Boy. He didn't bot, he stuck around. We actually get a game with real humans. Yeah, nobody was all that good. Defeating one novice. Oh man, Purple made it to the end of the gauntlet. Green, why give yourself third when you had an easy second? Come on, General Kanako. What the fuck? All right, defeating 2 intermediates, 2 beginners, and a novice. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And until next time, for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.